Peace, peace, wholeness, love, and light to the tribe. I hope everyone out there is feeling well. Do y'all feel this energy? Can you feel this energy? I mean, whoa, whoa. I'm getting chills right now. It is so electrified. It is so charged up. Can you feel it? I can feel it. It's you guys. So the power has shifted. Can you feel it? Do you feel the shift? We're in the midst of a huge portal. Midst of a huge portal. Okay. So there is some things transpiring. There's some things percolating right now. And it's all about how you have been alchemizing the energy. Okay. So before I even deep dive and jump into the message, please don't forget to like, don't forget to share, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when I go live. Shout out to the tribe, shout out to the members. It's we're live and direct in the energy right now, and it is more potent than ever. I keep getting the chills, y'all. It is not cold, it is hot. It's the hottest it's ever been right now in the Bay Area. The hottest it's ever been. So it's so much that is happening in the ethers, in the energetic field, in ourselves. Okay, I never felt so charged up, and I keep on getting the chills. This might be one of them ones, y'all. So I'm gonna give Soul Tribe a little bit of time to come on in here before we start deep diving. Okay. Shout out to the tribe. How are y'all feeling? How is the tribe feeling in this energy? Okay. Ren said, on my drive home, more lucid and awake in this experience than ever. Things keep connecting. Happy to experience this with others in this space. That's the energy. It's about being livid and lucid, living a lucid living life right now, being in the vibration, being in that essence. I mean, we're still in the midst of this beautiful new moon portal. This new moon was so powerful, so powerful. Last night, what? Last night, y'all. How was y'all dreams last night? Who got woke up? Who couldn't sleep? Who was hearing loud frequencies, loud ringing in the ears? Who kept feeling like their body was being electrocuted? That's all this week. It's not just last night. Last night it hit a peak last night. But right now, yeah. Shout out to the tribe. Shout out to the tribe. Peace, Gabby. I see you. You said I'm receiving so much clarity right now. This is that veil being lifted. The veil is lifted from your eyes so you can see. So we all can see what has been right in front of us all along. Okay. Jovan said, everything I speak happens instantly. What? You want to talk about instant manifestation portal right now? This manifestation portal that we're in right now, you better be mindful. You better be careful what you even thinking. You better be careful of what you're even thinking. Be mindful of the thoughts that pop up into your brain right now because baby, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's already happening. It's happening right now. Little mama's gonna have to pop her shit today. Okay. John said it was a boom. Yeah, we're gonna get into it. We're gonna talk about all the hot topics right now. I couldn't just post a video. I could have easily just posted a video. Hey, yeah, you guys were in. No, I needed to be. It's live. The energy is live. It's happening right now. It's happening right now. Can you feel it? The power has shifted. The power is shifting. We watching this old things crumble, old cycles leave, old things shed. As the new earth is being birthed right now, right in front of our eyes, the new you is being birthed right now. Can you feel it? Can you hear it? Can you taste it? Can you smell it? Do you sense it? Okay. Rito said my ears last night woke me up 2 or 3 times. Come on, my ears was ringing so loud. They've never. I said, "Whoa, what frequency is this?" And it's not the government. It wasn't the government. It wasn't the Illuminati. It wasn't a psyop. No, we don't give all the power to the powers that may be. That was ancestral. That was an ancient call. That was something that was divine. That ringing of the ears, that loud during this new moon portal, during these alignments, during these shifts, as we're about to go into Aries season where the sun rises again, where we rise again, baby. Can you feel it? Can y'all feel it? It's so heavy. The energetic frequencies are so charged up right now. You can go outside and just touch the light. Y'all, do y'all feel that sun? What? It's the hottest it's ever been. Let me light my Palo Santo. Hold on. Let me light. I didn't even light the Palo. Okay. Let me light the Palo. Cause baby, and I keep getting the chills, y'all. It's something happening. It's something happening. That's how the ringing was last night in my ears. Okay? Try it. When I say we're in the midst of a huge energetic upgrade, a huge energetic shift, I'm not playing and it's not no joke, okay? If you're highly in tune, you can feel it, you can hear it, right? The dreams last night, the energy shifts all this week, all last week, okay? I called this hot energy. I called it before anybody else called it. Yeah, I could pop my shit one time. I told y'all in the beginning of Aries season we were gonna get a taste of summer. Who else said that? Nobody. I hope y'all really be paying attention because I'm not speaking out my ass. These are direct messages from source. When I told y'all the bay was gonna be lit, when I told y'all the gold rush was back and the gold was in you, it's in you. We have the power to alchemize. We have the power to manifest. We have the power, the power, the power. And with us gaining our power, there are going to be what? Power outages, blackouts, war. I've been speaking on this for quite some time now. We're in the energy now. The prophecies are being fulfilled right in front of our eyes as the veil is being lifted. The veil is gone. There is nothing that is hidden anymore. You can't even hide from yourself. You couldn't run from yourself even if you wanted to. You couldn't go back even if you wanted to. This is you embracing yourself fully on a whole new level. A brand new day, a brand new spring has sprung. Do you feel it? Do y'all feel it? Okay, shout out to the Soul Tribe. P. Moore said, I've been hearing music playing when nothing physically is playing. I'm telling you, the frequencies, the radio wave, the communication that we're all receiving right now, it's energetic, it's spiritual. It's to call you back into yourself at this exact moment. And either you hear it or you don't, either you feel it or you don't, either you see it or you don't, either you smell it. Can you smell what the rock is cooking? What? There is something brewing up. It's getting hot in Big Mama's kitchen. It's getting hot in here. Okay? Things are heating up. Things are speeding up. It's happening faster than you thought, baby. We're in the end of March. It's about to be April. What? How did those months? Are you paying attention? Are you paying attention? There's things in the skies. What did I say about the things in the sky? What did I say about encounters? What did I say about things in the waters? Earthquakes, hurricanes. It's not even hurricane season. I said there were going to be hurricanes in Australia. I said, you guys watch. There's going to be something down under. It's going to be things by Antarctica, things by Australia. I said hurricanes are going to pick up. What? It's not even hurricane season. Your girl was even questioning herself. That's a message. This isn't time to question yourself. This isn't time to doubt yourself. This isn't time to worry. If there's something that your spirit is calling you to, if there's something that your heart is calling you to, you better listen. You better answer, because it's more than one reason why you're being called. More than one reason why that thought is popping up. It goes above and beyond what your physical consciousness can comprehend. It's going above and beyond than what your logical brain can process, can think. This is all about getting in tune with spirit. There is an energetic frequency that is shifting the whole cosmic grid right now. It's shifting our DNA. We're going to get into the solar weather in a minute. But baby, this is where things explode and expand within you and outside of you. It's all about if you can feel it. Peace, pray 7. Shout out to the Soul Tribe. Again, don't forget to get them likes up. Okay. You said the numbers have been going wild. The birds, the animals. I truly see it. Come on. I said we was going to be getting overwhelming confirmation from spirit, overwhelming confirmation from numbers, from animals, from synchronicities, signs, symbols. I mean, it's in our face. You can't ignore it. You can't ignore it even if you wanted to. The shift is here. It's happening now. The power within you is being reactivated. Can you feel it? There's an ancient restoration that is happening. It is sending electric grids and electric fields beyond resignation on the charts. This energy is off the charts. There's world records being broken within you. Shout out Pray 7 for the beautiful super chat donation. Super thanks. I appreciate you 1,000 times. Sending that back to you tenfold, 100-fold. Okay. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Gratitude is the best attitude. I appreciate you. This is about that receptivity. This is about the love, the energy, the frequency, the vibration that you have been putting into things. If you've been pouring your heart and your soul into something, baby, those things are going to pour right back into you. This is about making those priceless investments in yourself because you are worth it. And it's something that you value. Go for it. Go out and go get it. It's not outside of your reach. I'm telling y'all, go for it. Go for it. Go and get it. Make it happen. Do not doubt yourself. Those doubts will only weigh down that dream. Your dream is trying to take you somewhere higher. That love is trying to take you higher. That idea is trying to take you somewhere higher beyond this physical realm. I'm telling y'all, this isn't just a facade. This isn't fake. You want to know why? This is a 5-month, 5-year anniversary on my book I made 5 years ago in the midst of a pandemic before eating healthy was a trend. This is my book. This is my archive, my physical book that I created for myself. And people kept asking, Diamond, when are we going to receive the book? So I had to make a physical copy for everyone. This was just a dream. This was just a thought. This was just something I was doing for myself. Creative Vegan. My book is out on my website right now. If you would like a physical copy, over 100 recipes in this book. This is what started my tea, right? That tea, everybody loved the tea. Everybody see me drink daily. It started with this book. That's the very first thing in my book I put was teas, because there has to be this restoration of the cells, this remembrance of who you are, right? First thing, tea. That's how I start my day. What the tea is. What's the real tea? What's the talk? What's the topic? What's the telepathy, right? Telecommunications. What messages are you receiving from yourself to get things done? Writing things down. That's another thing I've been telling y'all. Write y'all books. Write everything down. You got to be your own author. You got to be your own creator. Because who's going to tell your story when you're long gone? It shouldn't be the conqueror. It shouldn't be someone else. You should have a version of your own story, how you wrote it, for your archives, for yourself. And like I said, this is my 5-year testimony of my journey. This is what started my journey, y'all. Me eating healthy, me changing my life, me changing my lifestyle. And then it blossomed and bloomed into creating crystal jewelry. It blossomed and bloomed into me selling crystals. It blossomed and bloomed into me tapping into my ori, into my crown, into my mind, into me alchemizing things and healing my trauma. Then I got more gifts. Then those gifts opened up. Now I'm doing readings. Spirit said, get online, pop your shit about these readings. You doing astrology, right? So, but it all I'm making a point. It all started from this. So there may be something that you started off doing. You did not know you were going to, I didn't know I was going to be doing this. If somebody would have told me I was going to be on YouTube, shining my light for others to shine their light, to embody themselves, to give others confirmation, I've been like, puh. But see, I never questioned myself. I never questioned spirit. I never questioned my path. I never doubted myself. In the midst of a pandemic, what? In the midst of a pandemic, so many blossoms bloomed. You probably bloomed. You probably had your most uploads, your most creative, the most awakening time was at that time. This is a full circle moment of that. This is a completion of a huge cycle that sparked within you. This is a completion of that. This is you clearing out that old to let in that new, and it's happening right now. There was such a huge energetic charge, y'all. I'm telling y'all, it's in the ethers. That's why I came on that live the other day, so fiery, because I can feel it. Can you feel it? It's calling you to be in tune with yourself. It's calling you to vibrate higher. You may feel surges of energy throughout your entire body, right? This goes into ascension symptoms, right? What are some of the ascension symptoms that y'all feeling? 111 said, "Peace, y'all. I'm feeling the energy for real. I was out walking last night and played Jagged Edge. Baby, feel me." Kept playing in my head because can you feel the energy, right? Can you feel me? That's source. Can you feel me? That's the earth. Can you feel me? These plasma rays and radiations and um energetic frequencies that are coming in. Can you feel them? Okay. There is a major shift. Memory, I said fullness and feeling full, baby. When I'm telling you, you're fully charged up, like these electronics, you should be fully charged up, right? And that goes into these ascension symptoms, right? Feeling like electricity is just flowing out of your body, right? Wanting to ground, wanting to be outside. Like I said, the ringing of the ears, the pressure in the head, the chills, the lymphatic system draining, right? Your throat clearing, your eyes focusing, blurring, focusing, right? With this power surge that a lot of us are feeling, right? There will be, like I said, power outages. These cosmic rays, these sun rays, these light codes that are coming in from the sun, coming in from the galactic center, are charging up the Earth's grid, are charging us up right now, and is calling everybody to purge, to let go, to surrender. There's a heating up that is taking place within the core of the Earth. Woo! I went outside to ground earlier, and spirit took me into the core of the earth. The core of the earth is pulsating right now, and it's communicating with everything that is on this plane, everything in this grid, and beyond. It is the sun and the core of the earth that is having a um beautiful conjugation right now. They're just going back and forth, back and forth. The earth is letting off frequency, sending it to the sun. The sun is letting off frequency, sending it to earth. It's this beautiful symbiotic relationship. And that is within us, right? If you've been doing the work over this winter, you are able to hear when you're in your ego. You're able to hear when you're in your lower self, when you're in your higher self, when you're in your masculine, when you're in your feminine, when you're in that shadow, when you're in your light. You should be able to know each and every emotion, each and every perspective. And when the time is right, you should be able to pull yourself out of those different emotions if you feel yourself getting consumed by them. That's what this winter was about. This is about reflecting and restoring balance within yourself, balance within the subconscious mind, to receive these new neutrinos, to receive these new light waves, these new light codes, this new information that is pouring in right now. It is so powerful, and it is activating, reactivating, restoring our power that truly resides within us, from our heart center, from our spirits, from our souls, from our minds. This looks like Kundalini's rising at this time. This looks like being able to control in the midst of chaos. Chaos control, okay? It's a lot of energy here for us to manipulate with our minds if you want to, if you will, if you have a sense of free will and you are able to alchemize that energy, you'll be able to manifest whatever you want. Like someone said in the chat earlier, I've been manifesting instantly, instantaneous. It should be instantaneous at this point. No doubt, no fear, no worry. It's just, it is. And it is done. It's already here. Okay. So there are a lot of power shifts that everyone is feeling. This is why we got meteors crashing into the earth, creating waves. This is why we got hurricanes in the midst of technically winter, but going into spring in Australia, category 5 hurricanes, right? This is why everybody gifts are being activated, they're being enhanced. We are feeling charged up more than ever. We feeling all these essential symptoms because this is the rebirth of Earth. Everything that you let go, everything that has left was for you to receive even more on a bigger scale, on a higher scale, from a higher perspective, on a different perspective at this time. And this is only the beginning. This is only the beginning. It ain't even truly started yet, y'all. This is just a taste. Taste. Can I get a taste? Taste. Taste. She can get it. This is only a taste of what is about to happen. We ain't even really in spring yet. It ain't even hit Taurus season. It ain't even hit Gemini season. It ain't even the summer. And it's hot like fire. Die line, die line, die line. Okay? So things are ramping up. Things are amping up. The EMP is you. You are the electromagnetic pulse that is going off the Richter scale right now. Your heart is amplifying and feeling those heart palpitations right now. Your body is changing and shifting right now. You are the mutant. That X gene, right, is being mutated to vibrate with the new frequency, with the new currency of Earth. And it's all about love. It's all about bliss. It's all about joy. It's all about prosperity. If you allow it to be. Okay. Wow. Redo said consistent vibrations under the feet, elbows, and hands. Y'all, when I tell y'all my elbows, bit the bones, the joints, the outs, the skin, right? All of it's been itchy. I didn't have random breakouts. This is why detoxing is key. If you haven't got that detox tea that I got, I'm telling you, oh, baby, the testimonies are on my page. Yeah, them parasites, right? Your blood, right? The heavy metals, that the tea that I concocted over these 3 years, baby, it knocks it all out. I ain't had a craving. I ain't been hungry. Okay. And that's all part of the shift as well. Not only is the earth shifting, we are shifting. There are certain things you don't crave anymore. There's certain things you don't care for anymore. If it's not vibrating at that same love level, if it's not matching your frequency, it has to go. If it doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate. Damn, why am I watching certain people and the message don't resonate no more? Damn, why I don't feel like being around certain people? Because you are elevating, you are shifting, you have shifted. Dang, I don't crave the same more. Damn, every time I eat that, my stomach hurt. Dang, I can't be around that. I can't listen to that music. It don't hit the same. You have shifted. You have shifted, you have rebirthed, you on a new timeline, you're on a higher frequency. That 5D, that heaven on earth, that bliss. Yeah, baby, we're in it right now. The age of Aquarius is here, baby. It's being birthed right in front of our eyes. And spiritually, we're already there. That's why you can feel it. That's why things are shifting. Okay. You say, yeah, I might need that tea for the sugar craving. Absolutely. It's pinned to my description box if you would like to purchase the tea, and I'm working on more blends. Okay. I have a beautiful detox tea, and I have a beautiful relaxation tea that really helps you tap into lucid dreaming, dream recall, relax your body, your mind, your soul, your brain. Okay. It's different. Is different. Okay. And I pray over them, right? I do certain meditations with them. I put healing frequencies. My energy is, it's a lot that goes into it. And that goes into this energy. There's a lot that's going into this energy. Is layers upon layers upon layers upon layers. Like the crust of the earth is like a cake. This is a beautiful layered cake, and it's time to blow out the candles and cut it and eat your cake. It's time to have it cake. Okay. This is about harvest. This is about your harvest. This is about harnessing energy as well. How are you going to harness this power that you're getting? How are you alchemizing this new power, this new information, these new currencies? Because it's not about just always receiving. Some people receive, some people don't know how to receive. Some people receive and then give it away. It's about receiving and holding on to it. It's about receiving that love and holding on to that love, holding on to this frequency. Because, baby, it is very much so blissful. If you step outside of the physical and go in tune with your spirit, baby, it is so blissful. It's nothing but peace and bliss waiting for you in the sea of darkness. Okay? Okay. Let me see what else somebody said. 535. That's another thing. The number synchronicities, the frequencies, they have been at an all-time high. That lets you know that you are in divine alignment, and these new codes activate new access to new timelines, to new grids, to new information at this time. So you're going to be seeing things that you don't normally see. You're going to be feeling things that you don't normally feel because you have entered somewhere that you have never been before. There's a new understanding, a new overstanding that is happening right now. And it's happening within the grid. It's happening within yourself. Okay. Now I'm about to show y'all. We're just gonna take a little peek at some things because, like I said, I gotta pop my shit. I said we was gonna have some solar flares. I said it was gonna be hot. This was a few weeks ago, maybe even a day or two ago. And these things have manifested like that. And I want to talk about these current energies because, like I said, this is only a taste. All of the energies haven't even poured in yet. We're still in the midst of the new moon in Pisces. It's not even Aries season yet. And we haven't even gotten into those frequencies yet. This is spirit testing you to see if you're ready for what you asked for. Are you ready for what you asked for? Because there's some things you're going to have to release. There's some things you're going to have to be open to receive if you truly, really want it. Okay. So let's get those likes up. Let's drop some gems on the chat. We about to go in for a little investigation, if you will, because y'all know I truly operate off of spirit, off of source. But baby, when the receipts come, I love to just look at them. Okay. So we're gonna look at a few receipts today. All right. Um, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. So boom, for one, like I said, we in this G2 solar storm. Now, I don't know if anyone recalls me talking about the solar flares, the energy, how there was going to be a magnetic energy vibration that comes in on Sunday, right? I did my last live, I did on Friday. I said there was going to be energies that come in on Sunday and they're going to continue out through this week. And since we're in this portal, there's new things that open up while we're in the midst of this energy. Okay. So right now, and this is going to pick up, this is going to continue to go up, right? We might even see a G4, a G5 storm due to the energetic shifts right now and due to the frequencies that are coming in. Because like I said, we ain't even really felt it yet. It ain't really happened yet. It ain't even April 1st yet. And y'all know I've been telling y'all about this April 1st energy. Okay. So we got a G2 storm coming in, meaning that there's going to be energetic shifts, radio shifts, okay? Interference with Wi-Fi, interference with technology. This is why your Wi-Fi probably tripping, right? This is why certain things are blacked out right now. Okay. is due to this, and it's only going to continue to get stronger. Okay. Certain tower cells going down. You feeling electromagnetically charged up. Okay. Do something with this energy. Get in tune with grounding this energy. I did a whole breakdown on this energy. The sun is conscious video if you guys want to tap into that. But I did a very good thorough breakdown. I did like 3 breakdowns on the sun and how this energy transpires here on earth and in the atmosphere. Okay. But right now we're in the midst of a G2 solar storm. Okay. X-ray solar flux, in and out, dipping in and out, up, down, up, down. So you may even feel up, down, like a teeter-totter, like a seesaw. Be mindful of your emotions. All right. That's going to be a big thing. I've been talking about feeling more sensitive than ever right now. Feeling more psychic than ever because your gifts are enhancing with these frequencies and energies that are pouring in as well. Okay. Okay. Now we have, I just want to look at this. We got to pull this up. Look at this right here. Wow. What a beautiful little being. What a beautiful little being this is. Okay. So these are corona holes. This is the sun, right? These are called corona holes. These are when the sun has holes in it, and it causes these gaps, these open gaps within the sun, which releases a lot of magnetic energy, um negatively charged ions and positively charged ions out into the atmosphere of space. Okay. This affects space weather, this affects earth when it hits it. So this is why I was telling y'all on Friday we was going to feel the change on Sunday, because all of this energy was pouring in. Okay? So right now, by this earth facing us direct, this energy we're going to feel in about 2 days, on top of some other things that I'm going to break down as well. But I'm giving y'all the facts today. We're getting a little science. Y'all know I'm a little scientist, a little alchemist, a little astrologer, a little astronomical, right? All these things. But I love this shit. This is what I do. Okay. And I gotta give y'all the receipts. But right now, to me, this looks like a little alien fairy. This looks like a little dragon, right? This looks like something flying in. What do you see? So try. This looks like a little happy face. This looks like a little goat. This looks like a goat with a little pirate hat right here. Okay. I see a little eye, nose, and a smile. Okay, who see that? Who see this little goat right here with this little hat? Okay. So that means we're going to be golded. We're going to be knighted. We're going to be feeling more amplified than ever. Like I said, things are going up for us. This is you climbing the mountain, seeing the top from a different perspective, from a different view. And this is also, this looks like a bull. This looks like a bull nose. Okay. Bulldozing, things coming in faster than we even expected, unexpected things happening. And like I said, this looks like some type of being. Okay, this right here, I see a wing, I see an elongated head. Okay, this is giving Akhenaten with wings. Okay, some type of creature, some type of. I looked up these creatures the other day. Hold on, let me go on my phone because we live. All right, yeah, drop some things of what it looked like to you. What is it? What are those? What siblets? Is crazy. I literally was looking this up on my phone the other day, and this looks exactly like that. The 7 siblets. I'm gonna have to pull this up on my phone so y'all can see. I'm gonna have to pull this up because this is exactly what it looks like. It's crazy. Okay. I forgot I can just do it like this. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. Does that not look similar? Come on, your girl connecting the dots. Drop them gems on me one time. What? Does this not look the same? Is this not the elongated head with the wing? With the little bottom half? Come on now. Your girl go hard in the paint, okay? This is all source. And this is all me, source and self, because they are one. Now, what is this? Right? Is a group of 7 minor war gods in the Neo-Samaritan Babylon tradition. So this is why we're in the midst of all of this energy. And like I said, we're not even in Aries season yet. We're not even in Aries season. Okay, the 7, and we all know how powerful that 7 is. And if you've been watching my lives, I told y'all the last live, I kept seeing 7, 7, 7, 5, 5, 8, 8. Right? What's the 7th month? 7th month is July. 7, 7, Independence Day. There's going to be some things that pop off that initiate this war, the real war. Okay, we get into some prophecies. There's going to be some things that pop off in the summer. I'm telling y'all, that's going to initiate this now. We don't really have too much to worry about because we are divinely protected, divinely guided. This is all the children of Inky and Enlil. This is all of their war, their Star Wars going on. Yes, this shit is real, right? And those things trickle down into this atmosphere. Right. It's like you watching two people fight and they accidentally bump into you. You accidentally get punched, right? You didn't mean to be in it, but now you're in it now. Okay. This is all of that energy. Wow, you guys. Thank you, Spirit, for helping me connect these dots live. Look at this. Can't make this shit up. Okay. That's just the sun. Okay. So we gonna go back. We're gonna get into the other things that's on here because we breaking it all down. This is coming in right now. This is angelic frequencies of war, right? And we the real spiritual warriors. So we caught this energy in. Like I said, there's really nothing to be worried about. It's really nothing to be afraid about. We got this. All right. The sun has been going off like never before. It's little minor things, but then minor things add up, right? Look at that. Boom, 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 right? Boom, boom. Do y'all see that? The sun is going off right now. This is going to be a heat wave. It's going to be the hottest. Why though? Why? They don't never like to say, oh, it's just gonna be hot. All right, you guys expect this is why I like to do my own research. This is why it's imperative that you do your own research. You look up your own things. Y'all see the websites. Y'all can go on these websites for yourself. I check them daily. I check them when I feel energy surges within my body. Sometimes it's outside, sometimes it's inside. Sometimes these are things happening within you. Sometimes it's things happening outside of you that can affect you at this time. So be very mindful. But you see that. Okay. Now, like I said, over these past few days, there have been solar flares and they're going to be coming in waves. I caught this before it even popped up on the sun, before it even happened. But now that they're here, we can investigate. Okay. So like I said, solar flare is going off. Boom. That's one solar flare. Boom. Another solar flare. Boom, boom, boom. Right? Y'all see all of that. It was about 4 solar flares that went off that are going to be coming in. So the energy that you're feeling now is just a minor taste, the tip of the iceberg, if you will, about what we're going to start feeling tonight. You can feel it right now. That's why I'm trying to ground myself right now, but spirit then took over, right? That's how it may feel for you. You may feel like you're having outer body experiences. Like I said, gifts being enhanced, feeling certain rings of the ear, ascension symptoms, right? Body tingles, body shifts, feeling very electrified, feeling very charged up, feeling very passionate, feeling very aggressive, feeling very emotional, feeling very sexually aroused. All of these feelings are a part of this energy. Okay. We're, like I said, plasma density. This is all matter. These are all things that we can't see, but we feel. It's a frequency. Okay. So, boom, you see that one come in. It starts on the 19th. So we felt this last night in the middle of the night. Boom, then we're going to get hit with another wave on the 21st. Really throughout this whole week. We're going to be feeling it, okay? Then when those are over, that corona hole, remember that big old siblet, whatever it's called, giblet, whatever, then we're feeling that corona hole. That's what all of this is right here. Okay? So it's like I said, a layered cake. It's layers and layers of energy, positive and negative. So you're going to be feeling like you in a damn washing machine. Then you get put in the dryer. But then you're going to be nice, so fresh and so clean after all of this is done. Okay. So hold on, brace yourselves, because that's just the sun. We haven't even got into the earth frequencies that had just recently went off. Okay. So let's check out the earth frequencies. How y'all doing? Y'all all right? In the great words of Bobby Hemmett, y'all all right? Drop some gems on me. Okay. So boom, that is just the sun. Okay, even more energies, frequencies, things are starting to cool down as you can see the different waves coming in. Like I said, that 2020 energy. Do y'all see this? Do y'all see this chart? Solar cycles. Do y'all see the chart? That's why we pay attention to all the patterns, all the signs, all the symbols. Because, like I said, when did I finish my book? When did you get spiritually awakened? When did you feel that burst, that gust, certain ideas, certain things happening? And when 2020, then things started to go up. Spiritual consciousness starts to go up, right? At an all-time high in 2024. It's starting to slowly go down, but there's going to be another peak. There's going to be another wave. And right now it's at a low. So what happened when things get low? Things got to go up. Pay attention to the signs, the symbols, and the synchronicities and all of the patterns. That's how you get in tune with what cycle. That's how you break out all of these loops. Okay? So this is just going to show you when it hits 2030, what you can expect. You better have your shit together because it's going to be another wave of something coming in, another wave of consciousness that starts at that time, like it does every 10 years. I broke this down in my 111 energy reading for the new year. Every decade, there's something. They try to instill fear, right? So you need to be getting on your stuff, whatever it is, so you can embrace these changes. All right. Now, that's just things that are happening on the sun. This is the Schumann resonance, baby. Look at this beautiful. Look at this. What is that? Oh, okay. Do y'all see this? Now, who felt as if they went through a portal last night? Who felt as if you went through a portal last night? Okay. Or maybe even the night before. Because, like I said, this energy has been percolating, and it was even more crazier before the day before that. This is a Schumann resonance. This measures the frequency of the earth, the vibration of the earth. When it normally, on a normal day, it's blue, right? The green represents frequency, gamma ray, energies that are coming in that are amplified in our frequency of the earth. Okay. Not only that, we have these white lines. So this is huge energy direct hitting us. And it looks like ladders, right? So this is you going up in your ascension or going deeper into yourself, right? This is Kundalini activations. This is gamma ray frequencies. This is your crown opening up. This is downloads. This is uploads. This is penetrating your body on so many different levels. Okay. So these is like triple wave, mind, body, soul, all in alignment. Deep within, as above, so below, as within, so without. And not only did it hit your crown, it kind of anchored down. Okay, that's my thing. See, my laptop even heating up and it's getting loud. That's crazy. But even on here, you can see the red lines, right? Meaning your root is feeling this grounding. This also looks like something else, right? This looks like a little eye. So getting in tune with all of these frequencies, and then when you really look, it's like a grid here. Yeah, look at that. Wow. Look at the grid. This is how you know the grid is activated, y'all. Look at all of these lines. Grid activations on the mind, on the body, on the heart, on the soul, on the spirit. They're all being released. They're all being activated on a whole nother level, y'all, right now. I've never even seen this like this. That's how you know something new is being birthed right now, and it's being birthed from within you. Okay? So those are just a few things that's going on with the Schumann resonance, that's going on with the sun. And like I said, this affects our DNA structure. This affects us on so many levels that it's uncomprehensible. I don't even know if that's a word. You can barely comprehend what is going on within you and around you at this exact moment. Okay. But the best thing to do in these times is just ground yourself. Ground yourself and anchor yourself in love and anchor yourself in things that you love to do and release these frequencies as well. So that looks like working out, that looks like dancing, that looks like sweating to help this purge push through your body at this time. Shout out to the Soul Tribe. Shout out Grandmaster Bay. Shout out Gabby. Shout out It's Me Mystery. Okay. I just had to come and show y'all what is going on astrologically in space. We haven't even looked at the chart. Okay, I'm gonna do more of a chart breakdown tomorrow because I'm gonna do the Aries season energy reading tomorrow live. Okay, because I really want to be in the energy. You can kind of feel it more. It's about a feeling. That's why I said the power has shifted. Can you feel it? Because that alone, you should be charged up. You should be fired up right now. You should be on go getter mode right now. You should be feeling this energy, feeling so amped up, don't know what to do, planting a seed physically, spiritually, emotionally, sexually, financially, whatever. You should be doing something with this energy. Like I said, how are you harnessing and harvesting this energy right now? Because it is very much so powerful. Now, with those alignments and those charts and those graphs that I just showed you, we're going to reverse it, right? Last night, I was pulled into a portal. I was pulled into a channel because I could feel the frequencies and I could feel the energies so much that I could feel them just running through my body like currents of electricity. That's why I asked y'all how many people felt the energy, how many people could feel this energy, how many people was turned up and turned on last night. Okay, yeah, I said it. I'm trying to do something with all this energy. I got to do something with myself. Okay. The energy last night was amplified. Last night, it was a huge peak. There's going to be another peak tonight. So, for those who don't know, I suggest going into a meditation, a deep meditation, so you could receive some information from your higher self, from yourself, from source, from Allah, from God, from Brahman, from your ancestors, from your spirit guides, from angels, from the angels of light, from whatever you believe in, whatever your spiritual practices is, you need to be doing that tonight, because this is going to usher you into this astrological new year. That's going to be the anchor. This time right now is anchoring you into this astrological new year. And you're going to see all of these things play out. You're already seeing certain things play out, but this is really going to help you ground that energy. This is really going to help you plant that seed, mound that energy to help it manifest even more. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all. Okay. I also got some fire videos I'm gonna drop for y'all in a couple of days, because the energy is so strong and so potent that you may just feel called to do certain things at a certain time. And it's a window of an opportunity that you can do it. Otherwise, you will miss it. Okay. So these type of things is really about trusting your spirit and getting in tune with your intuition and letting that guide you. And when you listen, you end up in certain places because you're letting that energy just carry you there. Okay. So going back into the energy last night, you said it's electricity in the air. Absolutely. It's electricity in the air, and it's also electricity within you. And when these currents combine, when these frequencies combine, it charges up the atmosphere. It charges up you. It charges up your aura. It charges up your mind. It charges up your manifestations. It charges up your water. It charges up everything. So this is why you have to be very intentional about everything that it is that you're doing right now, because we are going to continue to see things that we have not seen before as we continue to do things that we haven't done before, to make a difference, to be the change that we want to see for ourselves and for the future. Okay. So last night I had to take notes for this part. Last night I was meditating. Well, before I even get to the meditation, throughout the day, I kept feeling surges of electricity coming out my hands. I had just got some honey from Farmy. Shout out to Blue Pill. Shout out to HR Factor. Okay, they have a beautiful black owned farm, and they do herbs, they do microgreens, they do plants, they do mushrooms, um medicinal and regular mushrooms, and they do honey. So I bought some of their products. I just got them. As I was making my tea, I kept feeling like I was being electrocuted. I kept feeling surges of energy, and I'm like, whoa, something is happening right now. Throughout the day, I kept feeling pulses. I kept feeling heat waves throughout my body. Okay. As I would sit down, it would feel like cords, it would feel like roots were coming out of my feet. So I closed my eyes and I could see electricity coming out of my body. Now, this is happening for everyone. This is happening for everyone. If you're feeling this energy, if you're feeling charged up, like I said, it's electricity in the air and it's electricity in your body. You are giving off these pheromones that are attracting things to you, like flowers to the bee, like bees to the flower. You are attracting your abundance. You are attracting partners. You are attracting opportunities. You're attracting love. I'm going to get on the abundance tip and the love tip in a second, because that's a whole nother transmission. But right now, we talking about the energies and the currencies that are flowing in. Y'all seen the charts. And those energies are already here because there was already waves of that exact energy that are here right now that we're sitting in. We're sitting in it. And it's also hidden frequencies and hidden rays, hidden codes, hidden information that we're receiving as well that can't be seen on no chart. You just feel it. Right? That's the DNA codes being reactivated, etc., etc. Okay. That's things happening on another scale, on a bigger scale, on a macro scale, macro, micro, right? Exoteric. It's all happening. in small groups and in big groups. Okay. So to get back to my point, I was feeling electricity last night. I laid down, I was meditating, I could hear, I mean, it felt like somebody was ringing bells in my ear consistently, consistently. I'm like, "Yo, spirit, am I being called?" They said, I heard yes, loud. I'm like, "Damn, my clear audience turned all the way up." It felt like God was right here in my ears talking to me. Okay. I'm like, okay, boom. It ain't no denying the inner voice is loud. You can hear yourself louder than the other. You're communicating with yourself more than ever right now. Because it's not something outside of you, it is you. But I'm trying to make a point. That's what it sounds like. And God has the voice of thunder. That's what it sounds like. Okay. So I'm like, okay, I'm being called. What is it that you want me to do, Spirit? Am I supposed to be writing things down? Am I supposed to be channeling? Spirit said, go with the flow. What do you feel like doing? I'm like, okay, I feel like it's some channel messages. I feel like I was being called to channel. Okay. So I get ready, set up a video. I channel some messages, very powerful messages. Like I said, I'm going to drop those later. After I was done, I got hella confirmation with 88 people viewing. We get to get them likes up. Okay. I got hella confirmation, right? Certain speakers hitting me, certain things happening back to back, getting a lot of orders. I'm like, okay, what to do with this energy? Spirit said, go into a meditation. You got the message that we wanted to receive, that we wanted you to receive. Go and get deep into this energy. I said, okay. I lay down, I get relaxed, I drink my tea. I'm feeling the tea. Like I said, the relaxed tea I got, baby, very powerful. Okay, so I feel the tea relaxing my nerves, relaxing my brain, tapping me in, pulling me deeper into the channel. And the first thing that I seen was a Ramana. Okay. For those who don't know what a Ramana is, it is the ancient chariots of the Indian Mesopotamians. Okay. So I'm gonna share my screen so y'all can see what I seen in the vision, and it just popped up. Okay. So this is what I seen. It looked just like this. Look, it looked just like this one. And when it popped up, I was like, that's not a UFO. That looked like an ancient craft. That looked like a Vermana. Like, and Spirit said, yes, it is. I was like, well, what is about to go down? Like, what's really about to go down? We know that's all about the ancient wars. Do y'all see the synchronicities? Like I said, things are only um getting started. They ain't even really popped off yet. This is just a taste. And this is also about the enlightened ones getting picked up and getting in tune with quote unquote new earth. I talked about this in one of my last videos. Okay. So, like I said, we've been doing a lot of purging. We've been doing a lot of healing. We've been doing a lot of reflecting for us to get on this love frequency, so us to resonate with that love frequency, so that way we're able to be picked up by the mothership, if you will. But it's a little deeper than that. Okay, the whole 5D new earth, heaven on earth timeline that everybody's talking about. Okay, it's about a frequency residing within you that you remember. That's why I said old earth is new earth, right? Because this old frequency was all about love. It wasn't about war. It wasn't about manipulation. It wasn't about money. That's before earth got infiltrated. I did that whole breakdown on that video I did. I can't even remember the name because I'm getting pulled into a channel. Y'all know how I do. All right, shout out to the Shoal Tribe. But I seen a Ramana, and it lets me know that, like I said, there's certain wars, physical wars, spiritual wars, we already know, right? But there's also a ascension process that is taking place for us to continue to ascend on our journey. with our missions, with us being star seeds, light workers, etc., etc. Okay. There's also the sense of this visitation. Okay. A lot of you may be even getting visitations from, like I said, ancestors, spirit guides, entities, right? Some that may not look humanoid. Okay, I've done many talks about that as well, because all angels look different. All angels don't look like white humanoid faces. Some angels look different. Some look like octopuses, some look like dragons, some look like ants, some look like beautiful babies. They come in all different shapes of form depending on what you're comfortable with. Okay, so there's going to be a sense of that picking up as well. Encounters, disclosures, all of that. Okay. I talked about the ships and Anunnaki and Syrians and Andromedans and Pleiadians and Martians, and we've had this talk many and plenty of times before. But when I seen that reminder, that let me know it's some shit happening. And this is a sense of, there are also ships within the earth that just pull me into inner earth. There are ships also within the earth, right? Because all ships just aren't spacecraft. There's sometimes water ships, right? Warships, right? Submarine ships that dwell within the water. And then there are also inner earth ships. Okay. This ship energy is being expanded, whether it's a relationship that you have with yourself, with friends, with family, with source, with ancestors, with spiritual beings. These relationships are being expanded to resonate more so on a love frequency at this time. And then it's also ships are being expanded, whether they're in the water, above the water, in the firmament, above the firmament, outside of it, in it, right? All of the ships, okay, are being expanded. Okay. So be open to that. And this is going to happen in a big way, right? The ships, the chariots, the UFOs, the UAPs, they have many different names. Okay, the cloak clouds, the rainbow clouds, right? They're here. All right. I'm getting like Shasta Mountain in inner earth, right? Argatha, Shambhala, Crystal City. Okay. Yeah, and I just heard the bird chirp. Yeah, it's happening. It's happening right now. And a lot of us are being contacted at these times. So be very open. Be very open to the communication that you're getting. Yeah. I love Peter said potato chips, computer chips, and relationships. That's essentially what it is. That's why you want to be very mindful of what you're consuming, because we are the computer chip, our brains, the pineal gland, right? The crystals, they hold information. The potato chip, that's information that you're eating. So be mindful of what you're consuming. Y'all know I talk about this all the time. Be mindful of what you're consuming, because consumption isn't just what you're eating. It's about what you're viewing. It's about what you're listening to. It's about the energies around you that you're allowing in your energy, that you're putting off, right? So thank you for that. But that's just one part of my vision. I'm gonna give y'all a few things that I seen in my vision. I'm not gonna go too deep because I'm not trying to be on here for 4 hours today. Okay. I got things to do and I still haven't ate, because I told y'all the frequency is so high. I've been detoxing and I just feel so light. And when you vibrate light like those ancient beings, they didn't eat a lot. Light beings, they absorb the light. They eat the light. The light is a sense of information to be consumed at this time. Okay. It makes me think of when we were kids and we used to just play outside all day in the sun. We didn't really get hungry. We wasn't really hungry like that. Come inside to eat. We didn't want to come inside to eat. We outside playing, having fun. We absorbing the light, right? Okay. But yeah, I'm getting like ancient cities resurfacing and reappearing with that Vermont energy. This is, like I said, ancient energy. This goes back to another vision that I had when I kept saying I seen a Egyptian pharaoh on the side of me. Okay. This is that ancient restoration that is being restored, ancient information that is being restored. I'm going to get into that on my live tomorrow, on my Aries season live tomorrow. Okay. Because that energy is a whole nother transmission. But it's here. There's ancient information within you that is being restored in all of us, in all of you at this time. And if you're able to tap in whatever way you like to tap in, because it's many forms of channeling and being one with source isn't just one way, right? It isn't just meditation, it isn't just detoxing. You can tap in with source by dancing, by praying, by having sexual intercourse, by jumping rope, anything that gets you in the flow, in that alpha state, in between two states, to lose your consciousness and you become a channel. That is channeling, that flow state. Okay. That flow state is going to be enhanced at this time as well. So be open to receive new information, new ideas, and new things at this time, new gifts at this time. Okay. All right. That was when I first started channeling. It's some more things that came in. Um, but Spirit saying those things aren't for everyone. Everything ain't for everybody. I just got a few messages within my channel that I want to share with y'all. Okay. Now, I got woke up in the middle of the night. It was very hot. It's been very hot. Okay. I got woke up in the middle of the night. Now I got woke up abruptly. Meaning I got woke up, I got pulled out of my dream. I was still in a I forgot what it's called, but it's like hypno ganthic or something like state, where your brain is still in delta, but your body is alert and awake. Okay. So I was in that state. While I'm in that state, I could see my dream. Okay. So, and this was probably, this was the bread and butter. This is the meat and bones. This is the main part that I wanted to get to this message today. This is damn near why I went live, on top of the other reasons, was to share this. So in this vision, in this dream, it's pitch black, darkness all around me. And I could see myself in the center point of darkness. As I'm becoming more aware that I'm in this dark space, this water, this void, this primordial energy, I start to see waves of ripples that were black. It looked like water. Okay. And as I'm observing the ripples trickle out, it's like blackness all around and black water. As I start to see the ripples, I start to ascend, levitate, and hover above the ripples. And I can see even like the ripples start to get a little bit bigger. Okay. And then I get pulled out of that, and I'm fully aware and I'm fully conscious. I'm not in that delta state. I'm not in that theta state. I'm not in that beta state anymore. I'm fully awake. Okay. And as I'm sitting there processing what was going on, I see flashes of faces. I see flashes of things. I can't really recall what it was because I'm still trying to process what I just seen. But in that moment, it was very powerful. I got to go to what I wrote for what I was feeling. I said, me standing in the middle of a dark sea to see my consciousness. Okay. So it felt like I was deep in my subconscious mind and I was able to create whatever I wanted by a thought. And this is metaphysical, y'all, because in our subconscious mind, in our subconscious and unconscious mind, we're able to think of certain things, and those thoughts get anchored down and they create ripples effects that affect the environment around us. So when you're able to see your consciousness and be in tune with your subconscious mind in that dark space, that darkness, right? Because everything germinates in the dark. Thoughts, babies, creations, ideas, right? The pineal gland, our organs, the universe, when the sun isn't shining on the earth, is dark. Everything is engulfed in darkness. Okay. So when we stand in these thought processes or stand in nothing, because as I was in that state, it was silent. I couldn't hear nothing, and it was blissful and it was peace. It was love. It just, it is what it is, right? So we're getting back in tune with that space of just being confident in the dark, being confident with ourselves, being confident with silence, because in that silence there's bliss. Okay. So that has many references, many definitions. You can make that resonate how you want it to resonate with you. But for me, that was really like me standing in the sea of darkness to view my consciousness. And when we get in tune with our consciousness, we're able to create and manifest whatever it is that we want. Okay. Now, another, this the last one. Another vision that I had, and it tripped me out. And y'all know I done seen a lot of shit in the ethers, and don't nothing really trip me out because they didn't, spirit guys done broke me in and they showed me all type of different shit. But it tripped me out because it was all of a sudden and I wasn't expecting it. Okay. So while I'm still meditating, because I'm trying to go back to sleep, y'all, I'm really irritated. I got woke up at like 2 or 3. I don't even know what time it was, but I got woke up. So I'm trying to relax, get back comfortable, and go back to sleep. And as I'm feeling myself, creating that safe space, that state of mind to where my mind is relaxed. I can feel my heartbeat relax. And I'm doing my breathing, my meditation to get back in that alpha state, to get into delta state and go back to sleep. I get a flash of a face, and it looked like a bee. It looked like a big ass bee alien face. That's the best way I can describe it. Kind of like Ant-Man. And it was just a big flash, and then it went away, and it was so big and so bright that it startled me, and I like opened up my eyes and I was like, yo, was that a big ass fucking bee? Or was that an alien? Like what the hell was that? And I just was sitting there pondering on it, pondering on it, pondering on it. But then it made me think, once I got over the initial shock, which is what happens sometimes when I'm getting into a new spirit guides. Once I get over the initial shock, I start to reference and get in tune with the true meaning of what that was. And thank you so much. It's me, Mystery. The bee, right? Bees aren't supposed to fly because they're too heavy, but they defy gravity, right? Bees go from flower to flower, collecting nectar, right? To make honey, right? Bees also have 2 stomachs, right? It's bees, the nature of the bees is so matriarchal, right? This is the rise of the queen bees, right? Because the colonies, they work together, work in unison. This is a lot of insects, right? The ants, right? The spiders, the seahorses, they're all dominated by the matriarch, by the feminine, right? It's kind of like, yeah, we got it reversed here as human beings, because every other um kingdom is the women. It's the women, right? The butterflies, how do you identify a butterfly, whether it's a male or a female? Well, the females are bigger. That's how you know it's a female butterfly, because they're typically more bigger than the male butterflies, right? So that just, just a little, I'm a big nerd and I'm proud of it. I love to do my research on all things, right? But going back to my point about the bees, there is different type of bees. So it's the drone bees, right? It's the worker bees, and then it's the queen bee, right? And most of the worker bees, all of the worker bees are female bees. Only the little drone bees are the male bees, right? So it's this sense of us getting to work to really rise the divine feminine within ourselves, doing this inner work, collecting different things, doing more research, healing, to vibrate higher, to receive this golden nectar at this time that source is embedding within all of us, because that photosynthesis process is what a lot of us are going through at this time, right? With the transference of the light codes and the energy off the sun to feed the plants, to feed the earth, to feed us, to give us sunlight, right? So there's a huge energy transference to uplift the collective that are working to levitate, that are working towards their ascension for the highest of the for the highest energy of it all, right? Because we're all at different points, all at different levels, but it's all about your heart. It's all about your intent at this time. And if you're able to vibrate higher and levitate and float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, right? You're able to create magic. You'll be able to create magic in whatever it is that you do, whatever realm. You create your own lane, pave that way, and be a trailblazer for that at this time. Okay. So that's initially the messages that I had from my dreams and my visions last night. There's a lot of energy that a lot of us are feeling and going to continue to feel. These energies will continue to ramp up. Alchemize them and ground yourself the best way that you can. Um, because a lot of us are being initiated and activated at this time to something much greater and something much higher that goes beyond our comprehension, that goes beyond our understanding. And some of us were taught this, and some of us are learning it, but some of us weren't taught. And we didn't learn a lot of these things. So we have to be open to receive this new information by way of source, by way of ourselves at this time. Okay. So I love you guys so much. There is a new power that has been activated, and it's been activated from within you. It's this very much so static shock energy. So be very mindful of your intentions. Be very mindful of your frequency at this time. Be very mindful of others' frequency, because some people don't know how to alchemize this energy. They don't know how to handle this energy or manipulate this energy. So we're going to see a lot of people crashing out, right? The kids acting up, people being more hyperactive than normal as we get ready to go into this beautiful Aries energy, this beautiful true beginning of the new year, as we cross over the cardinal cross. Okay. I love y'all so much. That is my message for today. I appreciate y'all. Again, don't forget to like, don't forget to share, don't forget to subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you know when I go live. Shout out to the Soul Tribe. Shout out to the members. If it's anything you may be looking for, it is down in the description box below, whether it's my website to book sessions, to buy products, to buy my tea, to buy my book. You can email me for any questions you may have. Also, if you would like to send me things, gifts, products to review, to shout out, um, all of that is down in my link in bio as well for my PO box. Okay. Yeah, and I love y'all so much. Again, I'll be on tomorrow with my Aries season energy reading. That's gonna be fired up. I'm not holding back. We going in. And yeah, it's gonna be amazing. All right, you guys. So that is my breakdown. I love you guys so much. And I catch y'all on the next one. All right. Peace, wholeness, love, and light. Until next time.